And this is some breaking news that we're getting. Now, this is a plea over the tenure of office bearers in BCCI. Now, the top court will be passing interim orders tomorrow. The Supreme Court was hearing a plea by BCCI for allowing changes in its constitution, including the extension of tenures of President Sourav Ganguly and Secretary Shah. Harish joins us on the phone line for more on this. Harish, take us through the details of what's happening in this case.
Yes, the Supreme Court was hearing a plea by BCCI for allowing changes in its constitution, including the extension of tenures of several officials, and including President Sourav Ganguly and Secretary Shah. And in fact, as per the rules, there should be a cooling-off period once 2 terms are completed. Remember, both these officials, Ganguly and Shah, have completed 4 years. BCCI has prima facie urged Supreme Court that the cooling-off period should be removed, as saying that cooling-off period will deprive worthy administrators of a continued run. Country cannot lose the experience of experienced individuals. But bench is of the prima facie view that 1 term of 3 years in state associations, 1 term in BCCI, there is no cooling-off period required. But 2 terms of the state associations or BCCI, cooling-off period should kick in. So now, since these 2 officials have completed 4 years, their term will be ending 2 years after 2 years. But BCCI is of the view that cooling-off period should be removed once and for altogether, so that these officials can enjoy continued tenure. So all depends on what the Supreme Court decides tomorrow. And as you rightly said, BCCI is seeking to make tweaks to key areas of the Constitution, including the cooling-off period clause. Solicitor General appearing for BCCI said 2-3 years is too short a tenure. He also said that the cooling-off period will deprive worthy administrators of a continued run. Country cannot lose the experience of individuals. Current cap is entitling several deserving possible administrators, tenures truncated or cut short abruptly, and that's affecting the continuity. And we are supporting the idea that posts should not be perennial. So there is some proposal from collective wisdom of the board. We once again say no one will hold posts perennially, but this cooling off period rule should be removed. As after cooling off period, a person loses interest in administration. So, but the bench was of the view that to oust the person with 1 term, does it really serve the purpose? The idea of the cooling off was so that vested interest is not allowed to grow. So all eyes on the Supreme Court's interim order tomorrow vis-a-vis the tenure of the top officials of the BCCI. Supreme Court will be ruling whether Shah and Sourav Ganguly can enjoy continued tenure. Back to you.
All right, a big day tomorrow. All eyes will be on what the Supreme Court decides. These will be interim orders as far as the BCCI issue is concerned. Harish, thank you so much for getting us all those details.